And here we go, the last page of the last quiz review video. Woo! So here we go. It's another sum. I know you think that, man, there's been too many sums on here, but we have lots of different formulas that work. Or in the case of this one, look at this right here. That is not k to the first power, so it's not linear, which means not arithmetic. This also does not have k as an exponent, so it's not exponential, which means this is not geometric. So this is one of those cases where it is not arithmetic, it is not geometric. So you only have one way to do this problem, and that's find every single term and add them together. So I'm going to start with 1. 1 squared minus 7, negative 6. Then I'm going to input a 2. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Then I'm going to input 3. 9 minus 7 is 2. Then we'll input the 4. 16 minus 7 is 9. We'll input 5. 25 minus 7 is 18. And here we go. Let's input 6. 36 minus 7 is 29. Remember that big sigma just means the sum. So here we go. Did I use blue already? No, perfect. So we're going to add those together. 49 is the answer. So be careful. A lot of people like to use a formula for that one. There is no formula that works, so don't do it. All right, on the previous review, day 1 review, we had my favorite money problems, my favorite overall problems of the entire chapter. This one's not as exciting, but we can still check it out. So in January, $88, February, $44, March, $22, and so on for the entire year. So the very first thing you're going to notice, it's times a half, times a half, times a half. So it's geometric, and you know the R is 1/2. Now it wants the total amount of money at the end of the year. So it's asking us for the sum of all 12 terms. So I'm going to go to my formula sheet. I need to know the first term, 88, 1 minus R in parentheses to the 12th, 12 months in the year, over 1 minus, this one doesn't have to be in parentheses. Your calculator's pretty smart. So lots of ways you can do that. Practice typing it in, see what you get. And we are going to go to the nearest dollar. Again, the goal of this page, because of the class game, was going to be no decimals. So to the nearest dollar, it'll be 176. So if you didn't get that, try typing it again. If you need help, shoot me an email, and we'll review the steps that you can do for that. Obviously, if this was a test or quiz or final, we would have you going to dollars and cents, but because of the nature of this game, we wanted no decimals. So either way, it's cool. All right, so here is another sum problem, and we're going to first look right here. That fits the formula for a geometric sequence, and we can see here that that's an infinity. And so before I do it, as we always do, I'm going to make sure that this is between -1 and +1, and it is. So we can go ahead and do the infinite sum is first term over 1 minus R. So let's just jump in. 51 over 1 minus -5/6. So again, you could do this in one step on the calculator, but if you do, that whole denominator has to be in parentheses. So type that in, see what you get. Normally we ask for 3 decimal places, but again, it said whole number, so that's going to go 28. Oops, we're wrong color. Okay, and here it is, the grand finale. So exciting. Find the square root of the sum of the first 250 consecutive odd integers. So first thing I like to do on this one, just like with some of the money problems from the day 1 review, is to just make sure I know what I'm looking at. So the consecutive odd integers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, ... Now I'm too lazy to try to figure out all of the first 250 numbers in that list. So it's going to be easier with math and formulas. So the very first thing you'll notice, how are you getting from one term to the next? You're adding 2 every time. So it's arithmetic. The difference is a +2. So I'm going to focus in here on the word sum for a second. So I want to know the sum of the first 250 numbers in that list. So it's the number of numbers divided by 2. The first number we know, but as of right now, I don't know what's the last number in that list. What's the 250th number? So I have 2 off to the side or somewhere. Find my 250th term. So I'm going to go to my formula sheet. First term plus, parentheses, n minus 1 times d. There we're going to use the 2. So just go to the calculator. The last number in that list is 499. And now we can go to the calculator. I guess I'll stay pink. And so that number is 62,500. And then just for fun, it does say take the square root. So now I'm going to take the square root of 62,500. And this is why I like this problem. It turns out to be 250. So we add up the first 250 odd numbers, take a square root, and it's just 250. Oh man, that's crazy. Just like me. Hopefully you found this helpful. Reach out with any questions. We are here for you guys. We miss you, and have a great day.